Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo, e nesse vídeo, como vocês podem ver, falarei minha opinião sobre Ashes of Equestria. Mas antes, se inscreva no canal caso não sejam inscritos e compartilhem o meu canal. Se inscrevam no canal da Flora, se inscrevam no canal de games e no canal de cortes. E entre no meu servidor do Discord, que estarei interagindo com vocês direto. Agora vamos ao vídeo.
Ashes of Equestria is a great experience where Fallout Equestria is simulated. The game is open world and as far as they could explore. I saw that they try to cause as much immersion as possible for the player, placing radioactive monsters, protection ponies, raiders and items across the map. I particularly liked the anti-machine rifle, one of the most powerful weapons in the game as far as I've seen. I couldn't explore the map as much, but I could already get a sense of what I had. It was also possible to see the timber wolves, looking at the branches and leaves on the ground. When approaching they transform. They have a very powerful attack and can kill you in a matter of seconds. There are some items around the map that you can collect, but they seem to be useless, like the metal cans, springs, batteries and balls. Football, I don't know if there's really any use. I suppose so, but I still have doubts about it. The map is quite large. It is possible to explore a large part of it, facing radioactive monsters and armed enemies. You are born on the sweet apple ranch, behind the barn. Right next to it you can see a room that has a machine, in which I can't tell you function. There you can find a hunting rifle and other things, like the cans I mentioned before. Walking a little further you can also see little houses and some kind of storage near the barn, where we can find ammunition, healing items, a spell and other things. The weapons are great. You can open the pick box to configure where you can configure how your game headboard will be organized, so you can pick up items more easily, just like in the original game. The character creation is a little limited, but it's interesting nonetheless. You can change the mane, tail, horn size, gender, size and colors. Skills are also good. Incredible soundtrack. It matches the mood of the game, something post-apocalyptic. Bringing an even greater immersion, the ambient sounds also bring that air that we are in the devastated lands. The soundtrack when we are in combat is also great, leaving a tense atmosphere. The music when the game is loading is also great. Step around, the Wasteland Whalers. I've already talked about the good points of the game. Now I'll talk about the negative points. First point, texture errors. When playing in the lower graphics, it is possible to see some texture errors, such as the earth crossing the floor. In some house or warehouse, sometimes you start shooting while walking and start to bug the game. The FPS drops and ends up harming the gameplay. History. The game doesn't have the story. At the moment, I even made this suggestion on their official server, recommending a story mode for the game, telling the story of Lil Pip, Velvet Remedy, among other characters, like Blackjack. Who knows even the story of Calamity and Steel Abs? It would be interesting to be in the shoes of the characters. I didn't get to read the entire fanfic, but from what I saw in a video that practically summarizes the fanfic, you can see that it's amazing. There is no way to save the game, at least not at the moment. That is, when you die, there is no way to save your progress, thus losing everything you had before, items, levels, among others. The map is big, but it's also kind of empty, in a way, but there's still a lot to explore. The game is amazing. I'll leave the links to their official page in the pinned comment, along with their Discord server. The game is in the demo, in development. I didn't like the game just because I like Fallout Equestria, but I like the setting and creativity from the team. The game is great and I recommend you to play it. I'm even thinking about joining the team, whether as a voice actor or something else, if there are vacancies. But that's it. This video was ending here. I hope you enjoyed it. Share the video and until next time.